Hey, this is Patrick, Superfishman73. This is my 100-gallon that I'm going to break down here for you. I got this tank for free through Craigslist. It's a 100-gallon commercial grade. It's actually if you ever been to Petco, their feeder tank, it's got the 3 dividers in it. This is actually what this tank is. I put up an ad on Craigslist, hey, looking for a tank, you know, any unwanted tanks you might have in the garage, blah, blah, blah. Willing to come tear it apart for you, take down for you, and take it off your hands. So actually got a woman that had this tank sitting in front of her house, off to the side, with grass kind of growing through it, and it was a mess. She really didn't even know what to do with it. So she just gave it to me. So I brought it home. It took me a couple of weeks to clean it up. I cut the center dividers out and resealed it and built my own overflow, as you can see. See if I can get that. It's just a PVC pipe I drilled some holes in and put a bulkhead in. Built my own sump. I don't know if you can make that out there. It's just run-of-the-mill Walmart storage container. Probably cost me $10, and I'll show you how to do a DIY sump on the next video here. It's sitting on an old computer desk that I had bought from Target, I don't know, probably 10 years ago. Just sitting in the garage, and decided to see if I can get some better light here. That's a little better there. You can see the sump and the computer desk that it's sitting on. It's been sitting on this desk for 3 years. The sump's been running for 3 years. The inside of the tank, the gravel here cost me $10. 50 pounds of sand. It's actually, I went to a swimming pool shop in Leslie's Pools, I think it was, and told them I wanted some filter sand, and it was $10 for a 50-pound bag, and there you go. I got really nice sand for $10. What you see at the bottom of the tank is just residue mealworms that they haven't eaten. The rocks that are in the tank, a friend of mine actually gave them to me, but he went to a hardware store, they're patio rocks, and paid $8 for them, and he gave them to me. Plants and stuff I kind of had from other tanks. These little caves that I kind of built, if you can make that out there. I think I went to Home Depot, they were $2, and you know, they're spread out over the tank there. There's another one, and I got one hidden in there. You can make that out underneath the rocks. I think they're for a washer and dryer, but they work great for my Frontosa caves. You know, the fiberglass lids here were just scrap glass that I had because it didn't come with a lid. You can pick scrap glass up at any hardware store, you know, leftover sheets for a couple of bucks, or even glass will work. I do have a filter on the back here, but I keep a filter on this tank just because I buy so many tanks that I like to keep one cycled all the time so I could put fish in it same day. You know, I got a UV light in there, and it's just one of those submergible, I think that's a JBJ Submariner. That one was about $100, and it's actually sitting too low. I got to raise that up. You know, built my overflows. It was already drilled out, and get a better look at the rocks there. And tank is really cool. It's been running for 3 years. No problems. Homemade. Probably invested a good $50 in it with parts and a commercial grade tank. It's going to last me forever. It'll probably outlive me. And my Frontosas are really happy. The tank looks great, I think. I actually have a canopy for it that I also got for free. Some guy on Craigslist was giving it away with the stand. The stand was destroyed, but chucked the stand, kept the canopy, and fits perfect and works great. And you know, the end caps I had, so you know, those aren't cheap, but stuff I had, you know, I mean, I may be a little bit more fortunate than most, so I just have a lot of stock, because I do buy a lot of tanks from Craigslist and use them for a while. I keep all the decor and sell the tank off when I want something better or bigger. But that's pretty much it. A really basic cheap poor man's tank that's going to last me forever, that looks really cool, for probably all of $50. Just being creative and you know, using your head and using stuff that you have laying around in the garage. I mean, of course, you know, you can see my garage. It's a fish lover's paradise here. But that is pretty much it. Next video, I'll show you how I made that sump. Really basic, just Home Depot products and a submergible pump, and that is it. You know, and you know, you too can have a tank like this for next to nothing, and you know, be happy. You don't really need a whole lot of money to get into this hobby. You know, I'm doing these videos because I want people to get into the hobby and realize that it doesn't take a whole lot of money to do it. It doesn't take a whole lot of work. And you know, in my later videos, I'll do the basics on how to clean tanks and how to acclimate fish, what fish will mix, and how to build these sumps and your own filters and stuff like that. I've been in the hobby for 30 years. I'm sure there's a lot of people that know a lot more than I do, and are smarter than I am, but you know, I'll give you my knowledge, what I know, and hopefully that'll help you out. And I would love to see more people in the hobby and enjoying what I enjoy and loving their fish and for next to nothing. All right, well, we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.